which landed in Tanzania in July 2009 and April 2010, respectively. On the launching day, President Dr. Kikwete was guest of honor.
As I've said in many other occasions, my ambition is to see ICT anchored in all sectors of the Tanzanian national economy and in all communities and in all actions. Most importantly, we are building this infrastructure for our present and for our future, for the children of our children's children.
The national ICT broadband backbone, with a view to achieve its vision of making Tanzania a hub of ICT infrastructure and ICT solutions, enable application of ICT for transforming Tanzania into a knowledge-based society. The national ICT infrastructure backbone will be used in facilitating provision of various communication services, including e-government, e-learning, e-agriculture, e-business, e-tourism, e-health and other sectors.
NICTBB has had its profile raised dramatically because of this.
Yes.
So, for example, it's the only hospital in Tanzania now which has a laparoscopic program, basically, and that the Department of Health in Tanzania is looking at KCMC as being the laparoscopic training centre for the country.
Yeah.
And of course, not just the country, but East Africa.
The whole region,
yeah.
Yes.
I can see the liver being lifted up with retraction on the gallbladder.
To have such a technology allowing us, KCMC, to operate on patients and discuss the procedure with our fellow surgeons in Northumbria. So it's a great achievement, and I think it will give us the morale to continue performing more and more cases.
Thanks for giving TTCL an opportunity. We are proud being with you because we are not one in this. We've been running various programs which have been sustainable, aimed at exchanging expertise to ensure that our people are getting modern services.
The telementoring link has been so successful that we are beginning to have ambitious plans for the future. I'm here this year, 2011, at KCMC, speaking to the directors and to the provost of the university to see how we can take the link further so that we can transmit or broadcast teaching and training into the lecture theatre at the university. This will mean that so many more students can receive the learning and will be able to participate in discussions live with the operating surgeon.
As I explained earlier on, that the Open University of Tanzania has centers located throughout the country, but we also, at this point in time, we have students in all the East African countries of Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi. And we have actually students in other countries like Congo and elsewhere, Lesotho and Botswana. So if we want to reach our students in good time to provide information to them, we necessarily must make use of the network, the ICT network that is there in the university, which for the current temporary headquarters we have laid fully. But we also, until now, through using this national ICT backbone, we have been able to connect up our regional centers of country. 17 of them are connected through TTCL, but also through this new optical fiber which is being laid.
It has made a huge difference to NMB. We have discussed with TTCL and got all our branches connected via fiber right up to the doorstep. And the improvement which that has made to our operations is immeasurable. It's literally, the uptime has increased, you know, from the 96, 97 to 99%. We feel it, the branches feel it, not only the uptime, but the speed as well. You know, now the branches, I mean, they just press a button, they see the results coming up. And you know what that means? We are able to serve customers faster. which is the ultimate result of what we wanted to achieve. This is another major breakthrough, because we are now able to have higher capacity at a lower rate. And we're able now to put even the backup systems, because compared to the initial copper bases where we were paying so much, now with an improved fiber, the costs are just about maybe 50%, which is a huge improvement for the operations of the banks and all the people who are basically using the fiber. It's a big, great effort, which I think the TTCL together with the backbone, providers have managed to offer for the country.
Some of the benefits which have been realized after the construction and operationalization of the national ICT broadband backbone is the availability of high bandwidth capacity for operators, improvement in speed and quality for internet services, and reduction in price for leased lines and broadband services.
This is NICTBB Network Observation Center. The main responsibility of this section is to provide monitoring for NICTBB network to 24 hours. Through this, we're ensuring performance of the network. If anything happened in the network, for example, breakdown, failures, which may result into traffic distortion, then we are monitoring it from here, and we coordinating to the respective areas for service restorations.
It's the fact that we have been able to put in place the national ICT broadband backbone infrastructure, which with the target of achieving the 10,000 kilometers, so far we have done close to 60–70% of that, and that is a remarkable achievement.
A good national ICT broadband backbone infrastructure in the country is one step ahead of development. However, on the other side, sustainability becomes one of the challenges. Therefore, the government, in collaboration with the manager of NICTBB, conduct regular training programs, both local and international levels.
Also, because we got another directions, that means the services between 2 and 4 also are available. So we see this flash again.
Being taught the knowledge of SDH and how to interlink this fiber to our equipments of TTCL. Also, we need to have to be taught some practicals. Since we have the equipment installed in our carrier room, our teacher is trying to link this training and practical. That's how
Really, ICT has brought a rapid revolution in sustainable development and cultural change in all walks of life. That is, backbone is an important tool for the Tanzania economic development. It is from this ground of all Tanzanians should be proud of this facility and make use of its utmost.
We see that the electronic banking is quite useful. Now we can reach the remotest parts of the country without any problem. So if investors are having any other proposals of investment, so that we can bring more services to the people in this country, that is invited. So I call upon those who are interested to come to Tanzania to invest further in the communication sector. We welcome them with 2 hands.